है ठान लिया हमने सूरज सा जलना है, सपनों को दो परवाज़ अगर उड़ने की तमन्ना है ठान लिया हमने सूरज सा जलना है, सपनों को दो परवाज़ अगर उड़ने की तमन्ना
है ठान लिया ठान लिया। ऊंचे रहे जो तेरे कद से इरादे, तो ये फलक मगरूर बेबस होके तेरे आगे दिखेगा मजबूर। तुम ताना ना तुम ताना ना तुम ताना ना 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 तुम ताना ना 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 करे। तुम ताना ना तुम ताना ना तुम ताना ना 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 तुम ताना ना 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 करे।
Hello, hello, hello. Very good evening, everyone. I hope you are able to see me and watch me clearly. If yes, please confirm in a chat box if you are able to see me and watch me clearly. और आप लोग अपने आप को अनम्यूट भी कर सकते हो और मुझे कंफर्म करो whether you are able to see me and watch me clearly. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Mayank.
Good evening.
All right, so I think we are ready. And
Yes,
let me check who we have, right? So we have Krishna, Komal, welcome. Komal, Mahendra, welcome. Mayank, welcome. And we have Ram, right? We have Ram. Okay, Ram, welcome. If I'm taking your right name. And Sachin, welcome. Okay, so this session, how many of you have seen me before? How many of you have seen me और मुझसे पहले से ऑलरेडी बातें कर ली है और मुझसे ऑलरेडी कम्युनिकेट किया है, कोई सेशन अटेंड किया है, कभी पुराना, कभी कोई याद है? Perfect. Thank you, Swachan. Thank you for confirmation. And yeah, so just let me know that पहले कभी कोई webinar attend किया है? I know Sachin, of course, Komal, Sachin, yeah, they are my already community member. So Krishna, I know she has he has attended. Mahindra, I know. Mayank, have you seen me before or any webinar or anything? तो मुझे पता चलेगा कि how much you are comfortable. Um, how much you know about me already, and based on that we will have these 3 days boot camp. Okay, so Mayank, okay, yes, of course we interact, of course we have interacted, Komal. So you and Sachin are out of this question, so definitely we interact very frequently, right? So that is out of question. I'm asking people who have seen me for the first time or maybe for the second time. So even you can unmute yourself and you can talk to me, because this is a 3 days journey. So it is not that I'm coming for 1 hour, I will talk blah 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 and I will finish and my work is done. No, it is a 3 days journey और 3 days में तो एक अच्छा बॉन्डिंग बन जाता है, राइट? आप कहीं 3 दिन के लिए घूमने जाते हो तो लोगों से अच्छी बॉन्डिंग बन जाती है. सो थिंक अबाउट like these 3 days session, like it is a journey for you all of transformation. Okay, so this whole group, like it is going to be a family for you. Okay, because you are going to be interactive, you are going to talk to each other, you are going to get input from each other, you are going to learn from each other, not only from me but also you are going to learn from each other. Now, how many of you are comfortable with Hindi and English both? How many of you are comfortable with Hindi and English both? I know Krishna, he has some problem. Okay, perfect.
yeah, madam, comfortable for Hindi and English.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So, Mayank, you are watching me for the first time. So, I will also introduce myself. So, and I will give you a little backstory, where I'm coming from and what I do and why I do this, right? So this I will cover for sure. But before that, let's have some introduction. So let's have some communication. Sachin, I know you are traveling, so it's okay. You can be mute. You can put your introduction in a chat so everybody get to know you. And yeah, so starting with Komal, since Komal, you are in first in my list. So let's start. Okay, let's start with my introduction only. Okay. So, hello, my name is Akanksha. और बहुत common हो जाता नहीं? Hello, my name is Akanksha. Very typical, right? So, hi everyone. My name is Akanksha, and I'm a communication coach. I'm a strategic communication coach. Okay. Now, why strategic? I will tell you later. Okay. So, I'm a communication coach. I'm a strategic communication coach. I help professionals like you to improve your communication skills so that you can grow in your career. See, communication is a tool which I use to grow in a career. Now, I have been into IT industry for 17 years. फिर अचानक ये आया कि नहीं यार मुझे तो कुछ और करना है, and it is happening to all of you also, right? एक time के बाद ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं, let's do something different, and you start doing something different, and that's what exactly happened to me in 2018. And then I decided, no, let's do something different, which is my calling, which is my inner calling, right? And that is where I started that, okay, let's do something different. And that's where my journey as a communication coach started. Okay. So that is the whole thing. Like I will be talking more about my backstory, but this is how my journey is. And since 2018, I have helped offline, online, thousands of students, thousands of professionals also, including professionals and students together, housewives also, homemakers also. They wanted to change their trajectory. They wanted to try, they are saturated with their situation. For you are tired of where you are right now and you want to do something different. You want to grow from where you are. And that's why you are here, right? So the same situation I was also facing at some point of time, and that's where I realized that I need to improve. Then I started helping others also to improve, and that's how my journey started. Okay, now let's start and let us understand what are the common challenges. Like, what are your expectation from 3 days bootcamp? See, you are investing 3 days with me, right? It is going to be 90 minutes, 3 days more. So what is your expectation from this webinar? And when you leave after 3 days, what do you want to see in yourself? Okay. Tejas. Okay. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Okay, let me check, Sachin. Okay. So I was talking about the challenges, right? The expectation you have. So each one of you, please come up and share that what are your challenges in terms of what are your expectation in terms of this webinar, or this 3 days boot camp. So after completing 3 days, what you want to see in yourself after completing these 3 days. Anybody would like to share? Komal, let's start with Komal. So please, एक चीज मैं बता देती हूँ आप लोगों को. Everybody has to talk, right? ये 3 दिन में ऐसा नहीं होने वाला कि मैं ब्ला 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 बक बक करके चली जाऊंगी and you enjoy yourself. No, I'm going to make you work also. I'm going to make you talk also. So as much as you will talk, we will come out of all your challenges. Okay. So let's start with Komal. Yes, Komal.
Yeah, hi, ma'am. Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Yeah, hi, guys. I am Komal. I'm from Delhi and I'm blessed with 15 years old child. And currently, I'm taking the online competitive classes. But recently, I got promotion as a team leader, and under me, there are the 10 coaches under me. And I have joined this communication Gurukul since 3 months back. And trust me, guys, this is a life-changing decision for me. 3 months ago, I was a different personality, but just after the 3 months, I got so much confidence in myself. I'm able to interact with so many people. And why I have joined this community, the reason is that, as a ma'am asked, ki what are the challenges you were facing? So the first challenge is that lack of confidence. The second challenge which I was faced, lack of idea generation. I was not able to speak on the topic that was given on the spot. So that was a real challenge for me. Lack of vocab and the fear of the judgment, fear of rejections. So these are the challenges which I faced. But thank you so much, ma'am, for joining this community. I am improving my areas, and definitely with you, one day I will be a very confident speaker. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Kumal, for sharing, and thanks for your words of appreciation. I know, like you are the gems, you are the without you people, I would not be able to do anything. So don't forget about my contribution. I always appreciate your contributions, and I am blessed that I have you in my community. So that is how it works. Until कितना भी ज्ञान मैं बांट दूं, until and unless you are implementing it, you will not get the result, and I will not be getting the result as a mentor. So thanks for being there, and thanks for working, as I say. So I know how much hard work you are putting, how much efforts you are putting, how much you are trying to get out of your comfort zone. So yes, thank you so much. Now I can see.
Ma'am, I just want to share one thing. Once I attended your workshop ना, तो कहते हैं ना जैसे love at first sight. तो मतलब literally it happened with me. Once I attended your workshop ना, तो I got one click with you. I don't know what is that click, but literally your words clicked me a lot, ma'am. So that's why I'm here, ma'am. And whatever the suggestions you guide us, so definitely we all follow, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Komal. Now I can see Krishna. So, Krishna, can you come up and introduce yourself? And also, what are your expectations from this 3 days 3 days boot camp?
Good
Yeah.
evening, everyone. My name is Krishna. I am from Orissa. I have completed my graduation of Math University of Raipur. I am when I am speaking in front of the people at the same time I can't express at the same time words or relative vocabulary at the same time I don't center the at the same time in front of the people like whatever you say like something like some wherever topic I don't speak same the time. That's why I'm feeling so bad and influence. Sometimes I judge me with myself. I am do the mistakes and the people
Correct.
are judging me.
Hmm.
Others. And actually, I want I listen. I watch these reels in Instagram. I attend the last webinar and I am really appreciate ma'am. Thank you. And first of all, how to build my confidence and how to my panic how to like I'm panic about myself how to that is clear about myself how to speakly confidently how to at the same time express myself that I am seeing in this 2 3 webinars and how to get a result that will be I will see
Got it.
definitely ma'am.
Got it, Sachin.
Okay, thank you ma'am.
Got it, Krishna. Krishna, I'll tell you one thing. So, where
Sure.
you are right now, everybody, all of us, including me, at some point of time, all of us were at that situation only. It's just that how quickly you start your journey and how quickly you start your learning. So, that is the point. Everybody, all of us are from the same background. We all are from the same environment, and that's why we have the same problem, right? So don't worry, we will have this, and I'm sure that after 3 days you will be giving me the feedback that yes, I got the confidence what I was looking for. So that is my promise to
Okay.
you. Got it?
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
Okay.
thank
All right, so I can see now Mahindra, would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay. Hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Mahendra Pavade. I am from basically Maharashtra. Actually, I'm working as a in a IT company, but most of the facing like the communication and confidence, and sometimes I'm talking in a meeting or like anyone in English. That time I'm totally blank, not words comes in a mind what to talk, and also want to improve my English communication.
Mhm.
And expecting this cover in 3 days.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mahindra, for
thank you.
yeah. Okay. Now I can see the next one is yeah, Mayank. Yeah, Mayank, would you like to share about yourself? And what are your expectations from this 3 days bootcamp?
Yeah, sure. Hi, coach. Hi, everyone. I am Mayank. I am based. I'm from Bihar, Motihari. I have around total 6 years of experience, and currently I'm working as a business analyst in Cognizant. So actually, my day-to-day work profile involves like meeting with the client, meeting with the internal team member, and communication is one of the major things that I do in my job role. And I get to like I observe that I'm like decent in communication, but there are some challenges I faced while communicating with the client. Like I forget the content in the when I speak in the pressure situation.
Got
So that is what I want to tackle, and that is what I want to build confidence onto. And another thing is that while delivering the content or while speaking on some topic in the meeting, I sometimes forget the content. So I
it.
can't like what I want to convey. I missed some point on that. So these are the 2 pointers I want to build my confidence onto. So that is the expectation, and that is why I joined this session. Yeah,
Got it.
thank you.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing this. And again, these are the challenges, are the common challenges, and I'm sure that you will get the solution and you will get confidence. You will get the solution of your problem or techniques, which I'm going to share tomorrow. That will help you to whatever problem you have shared. That is going to help you to overcome all those challenges. Okay. Now, next is I can see. Ram Gaud. So is it correct? If I'm Prudvi, right? So is
Yeah,
it correct pronunciation? Please correct me if it is what exactly your name is.
Prithvi, ma'am, Prithvi.
Prudvi. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, ma'am, Akanshan. Thanks for giving this opportunity. My name is Pradeep. I'm from Hyderabad. Had a completed Bootcamp careers last year. Have worked in Mahindra Finance and accounts related. In that, I know now I have a perfect in a technical only. When I recently resigned the job, I have joined the software section. In that software need, I am HR role. I can manage. I can confidently say anything. But when I turns to talk to the clients and sometimes I can understand, but I can't reply that I don't know. But I feel in myself I'm able to speak. I can't able to speak. How hard should I do? I can understand them, but I can't to reply that. When I joined this, when I saw in the Instagram, I saw this Akanksha member. I have a little hope, not much than my Akanksha man, but I can get 1% of that as of you. I have a hope. I can speak confidently and I can judge and point it to others and response to the others and software and communication skills, whatever is expecting and responding to others. And one more thing, I can face each and everything. And in 3 work days, I'm hope to I can better more than present. I can more than to improve as of now.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay, so now Sachin, I think Sachin is traveling, so he has given introduction. Okay, so I will read it out. Would love to share my experience yesterday. I had a presentation about marketing in front of 50 people. Initially, I was nervous, feeling lack of confidence, but then I called Akanksha ma'am. Yes, I remember Sachin, and asked her 2 minutes to brief her all scenario. She heard, she thought, and she guided me. And at the end, my presentation was very much loved by the people who attended and by the L&D team also. I also shared the screenshots of the feedback with ma'am throughout the time. I was looking for the support and helping out or the backbone, and I got huge support from her. So Sachin, that is exactly what I'm going to talk about. It's all about support. The confidence which we are missing is about the support. That is what we are going to talk about. Okay. Thanks for Sachin for your kind words. Now Tejas. Yes, Tejas.
Yeah, hi, Kanchana. Good evening.
Hi.
Actually, your support is really helping me in my career and also expressing my thoughts and expression to others. And obviously, you have helped me on every week. So these are the your supports and session. Give me a good feedback about me and improve every day about my communication. So definitely your support and your session helped me a lot to improve my communication. And also the last session and the Saturday session, you helped for the presentation. That's
Correct.
helped me a lot because we know the all the skills which I have, but we need to know the support from the best teacher or a coach. So you are doing a really good job and helping us uh, for our journey.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks, Tejas. Thanks, Tejas. Tejas, I'll tell you one thing. So it's not that we are 100% perfect, and nobody is perfect in this room, including me, right? So it's
Right.
journey. So you would think, right, from where you have started, there is again a scope, there is a journey further, but at least we are improving step by step. That's matter, right? That's more important. So thanks for sharing your experience, and I'm 100% sure that these three days boot camp will combinedly change your trajectory. Like if you are improved here 50%, 70, 60%, this will help you to improve further 20, 25, 30%, right? So this is how these 3 days bootcamp has been designed. Now, since we all have got the introduction of each other, now let's focus on, let me share my screen and let's start the presentation which I wanted to talk about, okay? Let me know once you are able to see my screen. And yeah. Visible, guys, everyone? Is it clearly visible?
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
No.
yes.
Okay, got it. Fine. So once again, welcome to this Communication Mastery Bootcamp. And with my best ability, whatever I know about communication, I would try to give all of the tactics, what are the techniques of communication, and that will help you to improve your communication, that is for sure. And please make sure that you, although the recording will be available for you for the next 2 days, okay, the access will be available to you. But I request you all, since you have joined, since you have planned, focused, like you have decided that yes, now this is the time I need to improve my communication, and that's why you are here, I would request you all, recommend you all to please focus 100% in these 3 days, because I'm going to give you lots of implementable techniques, and that you have to listen and implement immediately, and then you will get the result. Okay, these 3 days really work for me, right? So all I need is your focus and your attention. But it does not mean, I know you have come from the office, it's already overloaded for you. So be relaxed, get into your pajamas. I'm very perfect with that. Don't have to be, professional, and don't have to be in the attire of professionalism. Be comfortable, okay? Be at home and be at your comfort zone. But all I need is relax, but listen to me with 100% focus, okay? So that is how we will go ahead with this session. And the second thing is that we will be having lots of interaction. So generally, I keep our session mute, our webinar mute, but this time I want the interactive session, okay? So that's why whenever you feel you want to put some point, you want to have some additional point, you want to give your opinion about that, right? So feel free to do that, okay? We will have discussion and then we will go ahead with that, okay? Now the question, like but please make sure that if you're going off the track, if it is not related to the topic which I am discussing, please keep this to the end and we will discuss it about that point, okay? And today's session is more of going inward, okay? Going inward, we will check why we are not having confidence, what are the problems we have, and how we can improve our confidence, okay? So make sure that it might be something which you might have heard for the first time. So please pay attention. And if you feel that it is too much for you, you're not able to understand, please let me know. I will try to simplify the concept as much as possible. Okay, everyone clear? Please type clear in a chat box, or you can say also, you can type in a chat box, yes, yeah, I'm clear, thumbs up, or whatever you want to give. Okay, now let's move. And this is the eye opener quote, right? This is the eye opener quote which I wanted to share with you. Just a second. Yeah. So it says by Alan Arkin, he says that either you are growing or you are decaying. There is no middle ground. If you are standing still, you are not, you are decaying. Okay. So please make sure. Why I wanted to share, because this is the quote which has hit me hard. Okay, why it has hit me hard? Because when you are not doing anything, then again you are decaying. So make sure that that is why I tell to my community members that you have to learn every day something or the other. Whether it is related to communication, whether it is related to something else, you have to learn and you have to grow. Because if you're not learning something, which means you are decaying. Okay, and I will prove you in terms of communication also why it is very important to do something and to learn something every day at a small point of at a small chunk. Okay, so make sure that you learn, and that is what I wanted to share, this quote, that every day we have to make sure that we learn. And every day in these 3 days I'm going to share some assignment. It can be related to communication, it cannot be related to communication, and tomorrow we are going to have a live challenge. Okay, so make sure that you are ready for that. Tomorrow I want you all to be in a professional attire, because we are going to do something different. Okay, so please make sure today you can be relaxed, but tomorrow we are going to have some other activities. All right, now let's move ahead, and I will show you the agenda, what I'm going to talk about. So my introduction is done. Our training objective I'm going to talk about, then the training benefits, what you can expect from this webinar, from this bootcamp, and what I'm going to cover in this bootcamp. Then the topics, I will show that what are the topics I have covered, and finally we will have the summary of key learning points, and then checking the understanding and discussion. For further discussion, we will have a combined discussion as a question answer session. Okay, we will take real time example, real scenario. For example, Sachin has talked about his presentation, right? So similarly, we will talk about, and we will see what are your individual challenges, and then we will find out the problem solution. Okay. Now, so this is what I have talked about, but let me give you some more introduction. So I have done PGP from IIM Kolkata for 2022-23. I'm also a FICO consultant, having 17 years of experience in IT industry. Communication coach since 2018, founder of Being Orator, which is offline institute in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, and also started this online venture, which has started in 2023 January. So it is almost about to be 2 years. And then MBA, I've done MBA Finance in 2004, and also I'm a co-author of international bestseller, that is I Can Coach. Okay, so that is about myself. Now let's talk about the objective of this training. Okay, what is my intention, my objective for behind this training? That is what I'm going to talk about. Okay, so first of all, I am going to break all your barriers. Okay, I'm going to break all your barriers, including your fear, including your judgment, including your criticism, whatever you have in your mind, that I'm going to break down. Okay, now the next one is I'm going to teach you some advanced skills. See, I'm not going to teach you English here. Okay, I'm not going to teach you the vocabulary here, but I'm going to teach you how you can speak confidently, how you can use various advanced level of techniques. That is how, see, everything I cannot cover from the beginning to advanced, I cannot cover in 3 days, but I will give you the tools and techniques which you can apply in your communication, and you can have better communication. Okay, so that is what my intention is, and definitely we can see how we can go further. Okay, next one is leadership skills with communication. So on 3rd day we will focus on leadership, how you can grow with the communication. Okay, how can you go ahead in your career ladder with the communication? That is what the whole objective or intention behind this training. And finally, I will talk about the transformative journey which I offer to my students. Okay, so that is what we will talk in day 3. All right, so this is my objective and intention behind this training. Now let's talk about the benefit or the desired result from this training which you can expect. Okay, so previously that was my intention behind this training, and now let's talk about what you can expect or what you have a benefit if you use this training. If you actually pay attention and if you focus this training, 100% you will get all these points. So first thing is you will get enhanced confidence. Definitely I will make you get out of your comfort zone. I will make you out of your comfort zone. You cannot be sit behind the camera for sure. So tomorrow you have to enable the camera. So today, if you are not in your zone to get out of your comfort zone, that I can understand. Today is the first day. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, everybody has to be on camera. First thing. Second thing, better business communication. I'm going to give you the techniques how you can be effective in your workplace while talking to people, right? And then advanced career opportunity. Why? Because through communication, as all of you have shared, all of you understand the importance of communication in your workplace or in your career. So with communication, how you can achieve the advanced level of career opportunity, that also I will share. Then personal environment or personal empowerment. So once you gain the confidence, it is also about your communication, how your personality reflects. Okay, so if you get the confidence, if you have the better words to speak about, if you have the better thought to share, then definitely you have a personal empowerment, and if you have personal branding also, right? So that is what we will share. And also we will share how you will get the benefit of how you can have a better networking ability through effective communication. So that is what you will get the idea from this webinar or the bootcamp. And finally, increase efficiency at work. Right? Most of you have the problem that I'm not able to say no to my boss, and because of that, I'm overloaded, right? So that is the problem, how you can say no to your boss, how you can effectively answer your boss. That is how we are going to cover, and that 100% is going to increase your efficiency at work. Now, finally, by having all those techniques, all those skills within you, you are going to have the boosted self-assurance, because you will have better confidence, you will have assurance that whatever you are going to do is right, right? There is no fear of judgment, there is no fear of criticism. Definitely you will have 100% self-assurance. So this is my promise that after this boot camp, definitely you will have all these points in your mind, and you will have these benefits out of this training. All right, let's move ahead and let's see further. What we have further is the topic we are going to cover. So how it is going to be that I understand, Komal. Yes, yes, 100% sure. So the topic which I have divided in this 3 days boot camp, that today we will go little discuss about self-discovery. Okay, when we say that we are not confident, what are the challenges we are not able to build the confidence? Why we are not able to gain the confidence when we know everything how to build the confidence? People say, do affirmations, right? Go and do this, practice that, listen to them, listen to this, right? Still, we are not able to build confidence, then why? Okay, so that is what we will have the focus today. And day 2, tomorrow, we will have lots of skills, techniques, right? So tomorrow is the techniques day. Tomorrow, we will learn what are the tools we can apply and we can improve our communication. And day 3 will be leadership and legacy building, where we will see how to influence others. So that is how I have divided these 3 days, and I'm going to cover these 3 points or the 3 themes of all these 3 days. Is it clear, everyone? Please type clear in a chat box if it is clear. Yeah, everyone clear with the agenda? So thank you. Thank you so much for confirmation. Now let's move ahead and let's focus on day 1. All right. So before that, most of you have already attended the webinar. So I won't go deep into importance of communication because you already know about it. So I don't have to explain it, but this is the simple industrial data that why communication is important. And this is LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn survey, which I have already shared in webinar, which shows that even employers looking for the candidate who have better communication skills. So definitely in 21st century, there is no doubt that there is an importance of communication, right? So other than hard skills, you have to have hold on your communication or soft skills. So that is why communication is important. And I think I have shared this video also in our webinar, which I will share in the link in the group, and you can go and watch, which says that it is a TRS video. So I have taken the clip from that, and it says that I'm not going to run because नहीं, AI वर्ल्ड और IT वर्ल्ड दोनों में बहुत अमेजिंग चीजें हो रही हैं और चीजें बहुत. Are you able to hear the voice? Are you able to hear the voice?
Yes, yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay, fine. TRS is a channel, Komal. So I will share the link, and I will share, because TRS and Think School, these two, I will type here in the chat box. In fact, so these 2 channels, everybody has to subscribe because they share a lot of information. TRS is one show, and then Think School is these 2 channels you should have, right? Because it gives immense knowledge about every topic, right? So these are the channels you should have. So yeah, I will just run this video and you will have the idea why communication is important.
तेजी से बदल रही हैं। जैसा हम सबको पता ही है कि आईटी इंडिया की ग्रोथ में बहुत कंट्रीब्यूट करता है, राइट जी। और आज तक इंडिया की सबसे ज्यादा सैलरीज और सबसे ज्यादा वॉल्यूम्स में जॉब्स जो है वो मोस्टली आईटी सेक्टर ही दिलवाता है। और तो वहां पे थोड़ा सा स्टेबलाइज हुई है चीजें। लास्ट के 2-3 साल से बहुत क्रेजी जंप था। हर साल 20-30% सैलरीज बढ़ रही हैं। ये क्यों हो रहा था? क्योंकि यूएस में कोविड के टाइम पे बहुत ज्यादा रुपी प्रिंटिंग हो रही थी, तो उनकी गवर्नमेंट ने बिलियंस एंड बिलियंस ऑफ डॉलर्स प्रिंट कर दिए। तो वहां के वीसीज ने आके वो इंडियन मार्केट में भी लगा दिए, यूएस मार्केट में भी लगा दिए। और जो वीसी का पैसा हमारे पास आता है वो फिर इम्प्लॉइज की सैलरी में ही जाता है। तो जबकि हमारी पूरी इकोनॉमी बहुत डिपेंडेंट है, जॉब्स बहुत डिपेंडेंट है उन पे। हमारे पास बोलने वाले सुनने वाले एआई आने वाले हैं। तो अगले 4-5 साल में जॉब्स में देयर विल बी अ मेजर रीशफल। एक तो हमें अपस्किल भी करना पड़ेगा। जो हम लोग एग्जिस्टिंग है वो हम जैसे काम कर रहे थे पहले वो नहीं चलेगा। वी हैव टू बिकम सुपर ह्यूमन। सबको एआई के थ्रू एक आयरन मैन के पास जैसे एक आर्मर प्लेटेड वो मिलता है, वैसे ही हम सबको भी एक मिलेगा। सो आई थिंक वी ऑल ऑफ अस विल बिकम लाइक सुपर ह्यूमन इन आवर वर्क, बट देयर विल बी सम डिस्प्लेसमेंट इन टर्म्स ऑफ जॉब्स एज वेल।
ये जो जॉब्स चले जाएंगे नैरेटिव है, ये एक्चुअली होगा आर्टिफिशियल सुपर इंटेलिजेंस के आने के बाद?
आप सुपर इंटेलिजेंस के बाद बिल्कुल, मतलब इट्स इनएविटेबल। दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव टू, हमें स्किल के भी ना फ्रंटियर पे रहना जरूरी है। अगर हमारी कोई इंडस्ट्री है, हमारी मार्केटिंग इंडस्ट्री है, हमारी पॉडकास्टिंग इंडस्ट्री है, उसके स्किल के फ्रंटियर पे रहना हमारा बहुत जरूरी है। क्योंकि एवरेज मार्केटियर को या जो बॉटम 20% मार्केटियर है उसको एआई बहुत जल्दी से उड़ा देगा, राइट? बट एज यू प्रोग्रेस, जैसे जैसे आप ऊपर जाते जाते हो, इट बिकम्स हार्डर एंड हार्डर। तो टॉप 50% लोगों को, टॉप 30% लोगों को हिलाने में डबल ट्रिपल 4 टाइम्स टाइम लगेगा, है ना? तो उसमें डेकेड्स लगेंगे, बट नीचे से बहुत जल्दी जॉब्स जाएंगी।
ये जो क्रेजी ग्रोथ मिल सकती है किसी कोडर के करियर में, इज इट ऑलवेज एन आउटकम ऑफ एडिशनल स्किल्स? मतलब कोडिंग के अलावा पीपल मैनेजमेंट, कोडिंग के अलावा पता नहीं जुगाड़, ऐसे हाँ ये फैक्टर्स होते हैं?
नहीं, बिल्कुल होते हैं। तो एक लेवल पे जब आप एंटर करते हो तो इट्स फाइन कि आप बस अपनी मेहनत और इंटेलिजेंस से काफी आगे पहुंच सकते हो। बट एक पॉइंट के बाद एक तो टीम की मैनेजमेंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाती है, क्योंकि एवरीवन इज हाई परफॉर्मिंग, एवरीवन इज बीइंग सॉट आफ्टर। तो आपको लोगों को मोटिवेट करना बिल्कुल आना चाहिए और उनको वेरी एनरिचिंग काम देना आना चाहिए, नहीं तो आपको टीम ही छोड़ के चली जाएगी, क्योंकि पैसे तो हर जगह बट ही रहे। तो आपको सॉफ्ट स्किल्स सीखना बहुत जरूरी है। 5-10 साल पहले चल जाता था कि आप सुबह 9 बजे आओ, 5-6 बजे तक काम करो, चले जाओ। तो इंडियन एजुकेशन सिस्टम इज बेस्ड ऑन कॉन्फॉर्मिटी एंड डिसिप्लिन एंड हार्ड वर्क। बट अगले 10 साल में तो कंपनीज को भी ये नहीं चाहिए। कंपनीज को भी चाहिए कि आप आओ, यूजर की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करो। आप टाइम 10 घंटे बैठ के चले गए तो क्या करूं मैं? मेरी तो भाई यूजर की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व होनी चाहिए।
ऐसे ही लोगों के जॉब्स चले जाएंगे,
हाँ,
जो सिर्फ ऑफिस आते हैं टाइम बताने के लिए।
और
Got it? So I will just summarize what was there. So they said that first thing, you have to have the soft skills. You have to have the people management, in which means interpersonal skills, and you have to have that jugaad. What is that jugaad? Networking, right? So everywhere, if you talk about interpersonal skills, if you talk about soft skills, if you talk about networking, everywhere communication is important, right? And the most important threat which is coming up in 2-3 years, I'm talking not more than that, in you as an IT person or in any industry, not even in IT industry, everywhere artificial intelligence is coming up, super agent, supernatural artificial intelligence is coming up. So there you can see the difference. And if it is job risk, job is at risk. Yes, it is at risk. And if you're not growing, with this all additional skills, definitely your job is in threatening. Right? So that is why communication is important. And that is why you have to put 100% to improve that if you really want to stay in your career. So that is, I think, enough to understand how much communication is important and why you have to. Now there is no point of delaying, right? So that is why we have to improve our communication. And yes, You are at right time that you have decided, but now this is the time you cannot delay anymore if you want to stay back in your career and if you really want to grow, right? So that is one thing which I really wanted to share, and that shows that okay, so this guy is I forgot his name. His name is Nishant or something. He is IIT and IIM graduate. Okay, so there is a chance. I will share the full video link also because it's very important to watch. It is very important to watch, and that shows that yes, communication is important, and if you do not take it seriously, definitely your job isn't threatening. Okay. And now let's talk about this the challenge which I have shared in the webinar. Again, I'll just recap it. Yeah, I'll just recap it that these are the common symptoms we have in terms of communication. See, most of you have talked about yes, you are not able to articulate because you are from different non-native English speaking background. You are not able to express yourself. You are not able to articulate properly. You are not confident. You have the fear of public speaking. So these are, if I talk about you, see, this is the common symptoms which I got by conducting a survey of 500 professionals. Okay, so that was the sample, but I'm sure that since we are sharing the same environment, we have the same schooling, similar schooling, where even it was an English medium school, still there was no English communication, right? You are from non-native English speaking background, so there is no environment. So that's why all of us are having these common symptoms. Do you agree? Please type agree in a chat box if that is the common problem in the communication. Okay, so conformity means Komal. Conformity means that you are following the crowd without thinking much. You are just following the crowd. So that is what exactly happening, right? In our job also, we are just following the people. We are not thinking if I don't want to do something different. That's conformity. Okay, thank you, Mahendra. Thank you, Purvi. Now let's move ahead and see that these are the common problem, and I believe that all of you are facing this problem because you have the same background. That is why we have to work on these communication challenges. Okay, the communication symptoms. But the thing is that these are the external problem, right? If you get into if you go into YouTube channel, you will get 100% solution. Okay, if you have problem in mails, go chat GPT and it will type your emails. Okay, if you are feeling nervous, practice this, practice that, and you will have the confidence. If you so it has the external thing which they are talking about, external thing which they are talking about. Okay, if you are losing the confidence, practice more. If you have language barrier, learn English. If you have pronunciation problem, practice it more. And fear of public speaking, practice it more. So these are the common things which they are talking about, but they are not focusing on the main problem where we are lying. Okay, these are the main problem where exactly we are stuck. Okay, so we have, other than these external challenges, whether it is a language problem, whether it is a communication problem, whether it is articulation problem, whether you are not able to express, all these are external problem. But before, way beyond that, we have these internal challenges which we are not, which we are overlooking, which we are not focusing at. So if we pay attention to these challenges, then we will definitely have the confidence 100% boost up, right? So now let's find out what are our challenges in terms of the real challenges, the real enemy, which we are not focusing at. So the first thing is internal fears. Second fear is external fear. And the third one is doubt on the systems. Okay, so let's talk about the internal fears. The internal fears is fear of judgment, right? Right now, exactly Krishna and Mahendra shared that I'm not able to speak in front of people, feeling that they will judge me. They will laugh at my English. They will make fun of my English. They will make fun of my pronunciation, right? Type agree if you agree with that. Type agree. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. So fear of judgment, fear of rejections, that people will not be agree to that. People will not listen to me. People will reject my opinion. People will, again, the challenge of perfectionism. Okay, I will talk to people, I will share to people only when I am 100% perfect. That perfectionism is a myth, right? And then feeling unworthy. Oh, my point, my opinion is not worthy enough. Correct? Fear of failure. What if I make mistakes? And exactly that was happening with you, Sachin, yesterday. What if I make mistakes? It's okay to make mistakes, but the problem is that since the childhood, people have told us, parents and our relatives and our surroundings, people have told us, oh, you are making mistake, you are not good, you are not worthy. And that's why we feel, okay, making mistake is a bad thing, we cannot make mistake. And that is why we are in a comfort zone that, okay, I will not make mistake no matter what. Even no matter if I grow or not, but I will not make mistake, right? So that is the challenge what we are facing. Now let's talk about the external fear. External fear means uh, looking at the audience, right? You are not comfortable in public speaking. For example, Mayank shared that I'm not comfortable, I can talk in a limited meeting room, but if it is a huge crowd, I'm not comfortable, right? That is external fear, right? Next one, avoiding difficult conversation. You do not want to get into conflicts, you do not want to get into negotiations, you do not want to get into performance appraisal meeting with the boss. Why? Because it is too much difficult to convince someone, right? That is external fear. What if boss will say something to me? What if my emotions come out? Right? So these are the external fear. Then cultural or language barrier. For example, you are saying that, yes, my language is not good. It's okay if the language is not good. English is your second language, right? It's okay to be, you have to be comfortable with wrong pronunciation. Yes, we have to correct it for sure, but do not be afraid of making mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes, but be focused to improve it. That's the only thing, right? And fear of audience reaction. That is the biggest challenge we are having right now in terms of public speaking, in terms of presentations, in terms of any conversation in a group or in a huge audience, in a large audience, right? So these are the external fear. The third fear is doubt on the system. For example, if you are getting, if say for example, Krishna and Purvi are from Hyderabad or from South, right? If I say that, okay, you will be getting a good job in North India or in Delhi, you will avoid to go there because it is an unknown culture to you. Okay, you will not be very comfortable. Okay, let's find out other option. Yeah, I don't want to go to other places, like getting out of my comfort zone, because it is completely unknown zone for you, right? So we avoid to get into unknown zone because that we have the doubt how it will work, how it will be with me, how the people will behave with me. Is it good or not? Right? I do not know people there. I do not know anyone there, right? So these are the doubts on the system. The same thing is whether this school work for me or not, that college will work for me or not, that organization will be good or not for me, right? So these are the doubts on the system, and we make decisions without thinking too much, without analyzing in a logical and practical way. Correct? Agree? Yes, it is the exact thing which is happening to us, and this is the point which is stopping us. Correct? Other than external fear, if you have language barrier, we can fix it. If you have public speaking problem, we can practice it. But what about this internal external fear? How we will fix it? We are not focusing here, and that's what we are going to do today. Okay, are you ready to do it, to fix your internal and external fear today? Ready for that? Okay, let's do that. Okay. So now tell me, you can unmute yourself and share with me what are the internal fears and what are the external fear you are facing right now. For example, few of you have shared. If anybody has any specific, experience, anybody would like to share anything here, you can share it now. Anybody would like to share your personal experience, because as much as you will share your personal experience, I would be able to relate with that, and I will be giving the solution based on those experience. So anybody would like to share any example or any experience you have faced? For example, you're talking to your boss and you're having a performance appraisal meeting. You know you deserve that rating. You know that you deserve a hike, but still you are not able to ask. You know that you are already overloaded, but when the boss says no, you have to do it, you are not able to say no, right? So these are the common challenges we have. It's not about that you're not confident in enough. It is about that boss, what the boss will say, right? So yes, anybody would like to share?
Hello,
Yeah.
ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, Sachin, you are audible.
Ma'am, I have seen my colleagues, my friends, colleagues. They are like when they are asking for holidays also, na, they
Hmm.
ask for them. Like as I said before, see, when I put a message for holidays, I
Hmm.
inform the boss. I don't ask. But other people, na, they keep asking and they are afraid. कि boss हाँ बोलेगा या ना बोलेगा.
Hmm.
I think my colleague Komal also had the same. I think so.
Hmm. Got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I understand what you're saying is that you are not able कि आपके दिमाग में रहता है कि यार बॉस क्या बोलेगा, राइट? तो वो छुट्टियों के दिन भी कॉल कर रहा है आपको, आपको ये भी बोल रहा है कि हाँ ये करना है वो करना है, यू आर नॉट एबल टू से नो, राइट? दैट्स व्हाट यू आर सेइंग. गॉट इट.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Same goes with me also. Whenever the boss or the head say to me,
Hmm.
so I cannot say no, ma'am. The reason is that na demand and supply. Matlab, this is my personal belief,
Hmm.
demand and supply.
Hmm.
If
Hmm.
I say said no, so there are some other who can say yes. So definitely on that pressure, na, I cannot say no. This
And
is a main.
it is with all of you. It is a limiting belief. You know, it is a limiting belief, right? Anybody
Right, right.
else? Would you like to share?
Yes, I'm facing the internal fear, like fear of judgment, because
Hmm.
whenever I try to speak with my senior or colleague, even
Hmm.
with my manager, I think if I make mistake, then he will think about me that he is not up to the mark or not good in the communication. So that's why even I can speak with them, but my fear is that if I make the mistake while speaking with them, then definitely they will judge me in a ways he is not the good
Good enough.
communicator or
Yeah, he is not good enough.
not
Correct.
explain good enough and not
Hmm.
explain his thought, even not suggest anything. So that's why I used to stop there and can't speak. Even I know the suggestion or solution, but the I stop there because
Hmm.
of the
Got
fear
it.
of judgment and the fear of failure, we can say.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
feeling of unworthy also. Whatever
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
yeah,
teachers
very
is
right,
saying,
much.
now
right,
ma'am, feeling
right.
of unworthy, ki why we are here. If the boss is not listening now, so why what is the use of us in this meeting? So
Hmm.
sometimes this
Ex-
type of feeling is also coming.
Correct. And
Exactly.
it
So much.
happens like once it happens, then you stop doing that, right?
Yeah, right,
Yes,
Once
right.
ma'am.
your opinion is not being accepted by them, and then you stop sharing the opinion, correct?
Yeah,
So yes,
if we
feeling of worthiness it is also, yes.
yeah, if we share our thought, then he will think if we are thinking our suggestion is not match there up to the mark, then they will not making any next communication with us. So that's why
Hmm.
we feel
You stop doing that. Correct, correct. Yeah. Anybody else? Maybe Mayank?
मैडम,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
मतलब
yeah.
कि बॉस की इमेज ऐसी माइंड में बैठ जाती है ना कि उसको ना ही नहीं
Hmm.
बोल सकते.
Hmm.
एक
Correct.
बस.
करेक्ट. और वो पता है
Yeah,
क्या है, वो हमारा खुद का लिमिटिंग भी वो है, बैरियर है. वी थिंक कि हम बॉस को बोलेंगे तो बुरा मान जाएगा, फिर वो हमारा अप्रेजल बिगाड़ देगा, फिर ऐसा होगा फिर वैसा होगा. वी मेक स्टोरीज इन अवर माइंड, राइट? सो
राइट.
दिस इज अवर लिमिटिंग बिलीफ एंड दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम वी आर गोइंग टू एड्रेस. या एनीबडी एल्स वुड लाइक टू शेयर?
yes, coach.
या.
So I also have internal fear, like fear
हम्म.
of judgment, perfectionism. So actually, I had one past bad experience.
हम्म.
So like say, actually in meeting, while doing the introduction, I fumble somewhere and stopped giving the introduction. So that bad experiences actually stopping me multiple times to go for the meeting or go for the talk. So
करेक्ट.
actually, it's a fear of perfectionism. Like, what if I fumble? What if I can't able to express myself? And fear of judgment, fear of rejection also. So that is like fear of past. it's stopping me to go for the accept the challenge and go for it.
Got it. Now, all of you can see that these are the common fears we have, and it's all about our conditioning, our upbringing, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly right. People have to, I mean, because of course, I'm going to share further also why we are not able to do this, why we have this fear. But tell me one thing, when a child is there and he go and put his finger or her finger on switch, she does not have any fear. But we say, no, 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 current lag jayega. And then she creates her mind, oh, we don't have to touch that. Right? So that is how fear are created in our mind. Correct or not? Agree? Right? So this is
Hmm.
how fear works. Now, let's move ahead. Anybody else would like to share an experience or shall we move? Okay, let's
Ma'am,
move.
one more fear which I am facing, fear of self-belief.
Uh,
Sometimes self-belief, but I think that no, 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 I'm not capable of this job. Even boss said ki no, 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 you can't do. But sometimes it happens with me also, the lack of self-belief in myself.
self-doubt, self-doubt.
Yes, self-doubts. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah, yeah. Got it, got it.
So
It's
how we can overcome, ma'am? Please throw some light on this
Yeah,
area
yeah,
also.
definitely. So today that the whole agenda is that only whole theme is belief based on our internal problems. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's move ahead and let's find out what we need to do to fix all these problems. Okay. And see, if you, acha, now the another question is, do you think that if we work on all these points, what you have in front of you, you will be able to, if you overcome all these challenges, you will be able to gain more confidence what you have right now? Agree? If
Definitely, ma'am. We will be a complete change personality.
complete change personality, correct? So you agree that we have to work on all these area. External तो बात की बात है, external तो सिर्फ 2% 10% है कि हमें language improve करना है. We need to improve our communication, we need to fix our the pronunciation, we have to fix our communication, we have to fix our articulation. But the main thing is here, how many of you have seen a perfect person in your company, like for example, who is communicating very well? Is it, is that mean that he's not making any mistake? Even if you see here also, fear of judgment, the spelling is wrong. Correct? Still, nobody will focus your mistake until I highlight that because I'm that confident. Nobody is going to judge that. So, because we have the fear, we give chance to other to judge us. So, if you see anybody who is very confident in your organization, if you check very thoroughly and 100% attention, he is also making mistakes, but he's too much confident that you are not checking his mistake, but you are already mesmerized by his confidence. Exactly, that is what we need to do. We will make mistakes 100%, but all we need to do is we need to be comfortable with our mistakes. We have to have that confidence that, oh, it's okay, I have made mistake, but I'm improving. And with that, we have to have the confidence. So I assure you that these are the only area we need to work upon. The other external area is only 10% which will make the changes. These are the points which we have to focus. Okay. So now let's move ahead and let's see how does it work and how does our internal or the environment or the upbringing affects us. Okay. So this is the triangle or the pyramid, which shows that what are the different elements or the factors affect our personality. Okay, so we will go from bottom to top. Okay, so the first thing, when a child is born, when we are born, we see the environment around us. We see the family, we see the home, we see the people around us, and we think that who all are around me. The first thing which affect our personality is the environment. Based on that environment, we start creating behavior, how we behave with others. Some people will say, our parents will say, okay, you have to do this, this is right, this is wrong, you should not do that. And that is how we define our behavior. Fine. And then next level, what can I do or what can I not do? This is again, we start creating our skills. We go to school, we start going to school, we start going to colleges, we are start learning new things. And that is how we start building our skills and competencies, right? With that, knowingly, unknowingly, we are also creating the next layers. These are the values, belief, identity, value, beliefs, which what I feel about myself, how I feel about myself, which means I am worthless. I do not have, I do not know anything, right? I'm no good, right? So this is the values and belief. I have fear of public speaking. This is again a belief. I might not be able to give good presentation. This is again a belief. I will not be able to speak confidently. This is again a belief, right? So these are the beliefs that we create unknowingly while working on the environment, behavior, and the skill and competencies. Along with that, we create these values and beliefs. Next one is identity. Now, identity is I am depressed. I have no confidence. I am timid. I am weak. I am so and so. This is the identity what we are creating for ourselves unknowingly. Okay. And finally, the mission or the purpose. See, until and unless we have all the clear, like identity is clear, beliefs are 100% fixed, skill and competencies we are done, and then behavior is 100% perfect, environment is 100% perfect, until and unless we cannot reach up to the level where the mission is defined, where the purpose of life is defined. Tell me one thing, if somebody who is beggar, who is poor, if you talk, do you know what is the purpose of life? He will laugh at you. He will say, क्या बकवास कर रहे हो? कल खाना खा लूं वही बड़ी बात है. Right? He will not. So the mission or the purpose are created by those people who are clear with the bottom areas, with the bottom factors. What are the bottom factors? You should have the clarity of your identity. You should have positive beliefs and values. You should have better skills and competencies. You should I mean, your behavior should be good with others, and your environment should be fixed. Okay, so this is how we define the factors. These are the factors which help us or which impact us to create our personality. Agree? Is it clear, guys? Is it too much for you? Please let me know, right?
Yes, ma'am.
If it is too much for you to understand, please let me know. Should I explain it again?
No, no, ma'am.
Is it clear, everyone? Thank you. Thank you for confirmation. Fine. So these are the points which affects our personality. Now, what happens that we are focusing these area. What are the areas we are focusing right now? Our skills and competencies. If somebody says that, you know what, you have to do something to improve, to develop, or to grow in your career, we immediately we will get enrollment into some course. You know what, few people say that AI and machine learning is the trend. You will get immediately a job, and we will immediately start learning machine learning and AI in YouTube, or we will go and enroll in a course. Then behavior. Oh, your boss will not be happy, so I cannot say no, right? My HR has to have a good performance appraisal for me. Then only I will get a good rating. So we work on the external side. We improve our behavior. अंदर से हमारे चल रहा होगा, ओ मेरा बॉस चोर है. He does not know anything. The person who is sitting on site, he does not know anything. Still, he has lot of opportunities. We will have that kind of thought, but we will show a very good behavior, so-called very good behavior in front of that person, right? And then environment. We will try to fix, okay, this location is not good for me. Delhi, or for example, if I take that Indore, for example, if I'm from Madhya Pradesh, I would say, oh, Indore does not have a better opportunity. Let's move to Delhi. Let's move to Mumbai. We are not thinking that the problem is somewhere else, right? So what we try to do, we try to fix the external factors, which matters only 10%. We try to improve our skills which are outside. We try to improve our behavior. Our internal is going something else, and environment. We try to fix our environment. But the problem is here. We are not able to fix our beliefs. We are not able to fix our identity. We are not able to fix our purpose, or we are not able to identify our purpose and mission. Agree? Agree to that?
Ma'am, what is the exact difference between value and beliefs? Are these are synonyms? Interchange
No.
कर सकते हैं?
Okay, so beliefs can be a short term, or values are something which is engraved in you. Okay, beliefs are easy to mold, but values are not easy to mold. Got it?
Okay, okay. Yes, yes, got it, ma'am.
Yeah. So these are the difference. Say, for example, if my family says that there is no ghost, okay, there is no ghost in this world, and suddenly you have some experience and you will feel that yes, there is a ghost. You have some experience, and then you will say, no, my belief is that there is a ghost. Okay, and based on, so this is belief that you, with your personal experience, you can change your belief, but the value is which is coming from generation to generation. Got it? Understood?
Right, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. So all you need to do is to improve your confidence. We have to work on your values, your beliefs, your identity, and your mission. Okay. So how we will do that? Let's check. Okay. Okay. But before that, I want to do one activity. Okay. How much time it is? Yeah, we have time. Okay. So I will just run through this form with you all, and I will share this form with you all. Okay, let's find out what are our values and what are our beliefs. Okay, I will open this form here also, and I will show you what you need to do. You can take your time. I'm not saying to fill it right now because it is very deep. You have to think a lot to fill this form. I will just share what is that, and I will walk you through with the form. Okay, just a second. Let me share here. Okay, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So it has two parts. This self-analysis quiz has two parts. Okay. The first part has the personality and belief analysis. What kind of belief and personality you have, whether you are intuitive, whether you are, working on your external side, not looking at your internal side, that we will check. And the second part is more of your communication skills. So we will try to combine both the things. How is your communication skills and how your internal barriers are affecting your communication skills. So okay, so this is the self analysis quiz. We will try to find out that what are your internal challenges, what is affecting your communication skills. Got it, everyone? Clear? Yeah. So now let's find out, are you able to open this form? Please confirm. Okay, I've shared the link in a chat box, and if you are able to open that form, please confirm. So this form has two parts, as I already told. The first part has 7 questions. Okay. So these 7 questions, including your introduction, and please, whenever I ask some, like for example, your profession, please write down in little detail so that I would be able to understand you as a person, and I would be able to understand your journey, your background, from where you are coming from. Okay. And then personality and belief analysis. Okay, so first thing is, how would you define yourself in 2 lines, right? So this is about your identity. How do you define yourself? For example, you can say, I am little underconfident, I am little shy, I am little introvert, or I am extrovert, I am a social, I'm party animal, right? So that is how you have to define, like what are the qualities you have, which you can define here, right? Now, the second question is, what are your top 3 strengths that contribute to your growth? Everybody has the strength, right? So you need to talk about your strengths here, and you have to add 3 strengths. See, it's not about especially the strengths which are contributing to your growth. Okay, so you have to think in that direction. For example, you say that I'm talkative. Okay, So if you are into marketing, if you are into people management, if you are into sales, then talkative is definitely a strength. But if you are in a position there you have to talk less, then it might not be your strength. So you have to think about what are your strengths which are helping you to improve or to grow in your career. Okay, so you have to be very mindful while filling this form. Okay, then what are the three weaknesses you feel that are holding you back? It's not about your communication. See, I'm not talking about here about your communication. You can talk about your weaknesses as in, for example, you are very shy. Okay, you are not very you have negative mindset, right? So these kind of weaknesses you can put here. All right, but it is not related to only communication, it is about your personality. So please make sure that you think through and then fill this form. And then how do you usually react when you faced with challenges? For example, somebody says that I get stressed. For example, Mayank shared that I get stressed when I get into a pressured situation. So how do you handle such situation? You have to put these challenges or these points here. Okay, then and it's not only about the communication related challenges, it can be any personal professional challenges. You just remember any past experience you get into a stressful situation, how did you react with that situation, that you have to write down. Okay, if your friend were okay, so that this question is about that, if somebody is like, for example, your friend, your family, your professional colleagues, if they are sitting there in a group and you are not there, so what they will be talking about you behind you. Okay, so that is about what they will be talking. It is a negative conversation about you, or it may be a positive conversation. They will be appreciating, they will be discouraging you. So whatever you want to write, you can talk. But is it, the questions are clear, guys? Everyone, the questions are clear? Please confirm. Okay, yeah, please confirm so that I will be able to understand. You are able to understand the question, because these are very important question to understand you and your beliefs. Got it. Now, the next one is rate yourself in the scale of 1 to 5. Okay. So say, for example, you are logical. Okay. And you are very practical person, right? For example, if you have to buy a house, then you will think more practically, like what are the options I have, how much money I have, how can I invest, how can I take loan. So you are very calculative, you are very practical, right? So that is logical mind. Then you have to one, if you are very logical, then you have to choose 4 or 5. If you are neutral, you can choose 3. If you are less logical, you are very emotional, you can talk, you can choose 1 or 2, right? So that is how you have to mark from lowest to highest. Then intuitive means how much you work based on your intuition, right? वो कहते ना कि अपने दिल को कितना फॉलो करते हो, अपने अपने हार्ट से कितना काम करते हो, अपने दिल से काम करते हो कि दिमाग से काम करते हो, राइट? सो लॉजिकल इज लाइक अपने दिमाग से काम करना, एंड इंट्यूटिव मीन्स अपने दिल से काम करना. सो दैट इज व्हाट इट इज. टाइट विथ मनी, लूज विथ मनी, डिसिप्लिन, अनडिसिप्लिन, playful or serious, right? Healthy, unhealthy, meditation or spirituality, or money or cigars. Means you enjoy life, right? You don't believe in spirituality and anything, you enjoy your life. And then giving to others, do you believe in contribution or not? Or you selfish to myself, like you think that okay, first me and then others, right? Think about the past, you think too much about the past, or you think too much about the future, right? So these are the questions you have to answer in this table. Got it? Clear? Okay, Krishna, you got the issue, is it? Anybody else has any challenge?
No, ma'am.
Got it. Okay, so Krishna, you have to log in through your Google ID. Okay, you have to put the Google ID and then it will be open, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Actually, I have my mail is another account number given. That's why there is an issue, ma'am. I
Okay,
will
so
try.
you can log in through that. That's log in through another Gmail ID. That is okay.
Okay, okay, sure, ma'am.
Yeah, try that. If it is not open, then I'll check. Now, next part is about your communication skills. Okay, so this is about, so above question, the 7 questions which were above, they were related to your internal beliefs and values, your personality related. And now the part 2 is about your communication. So what are your current challenges in communication? So that you need to select. And if it is something else, you have to add here. Then describe a conversation that didn't go as planned. What did you think went wrong? So you have to put a situation where the conversation was not you wanted to do, and what went wrong, that you have to write. Then describe a recent conversation where you felt communication was effective and what made it work. That is also you need to write. Then again, rate yourself in the set or scale of 1 to 5. I set clear intention before starting a conversation. I proactively plan the conversation, or you go spontaneously. I use pre-framing techniques to guide understanding, and then I manage emotional state effectively during conversations. So these are the questions you have to answer. Let me know if you're not able to understand any point here. Okay, I'll just read. You can read on screen also. You can open the form and you can read by yourself. And let me know if you're not able to understand any point. Yeah, clear everyone?
Can you explain the last one?
I use metaphors and language to induce desired state in others. This is?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so metaphor is like giving a right example. Say, for example, if you want to appreciate your, are you married?
No, no, I'm not.
Okay, so for example, if you want to appreciate your brother or maybe your friend, saying that your physiques are very strong, so you can say that you are as strong as horse. So that is like you are complimenting or you are giving an example by metaphor. That is something like metaphor. Like for example, the other example is the this world is like a drama, right? So you are using poetic language to give a weightage to your communication. Got it?
I got it. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm from last to fifth one.
Last to fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I use open-ended question, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so which means, say for example, open-ended questions means that you do not ask questions which has the answer as yes or no. For example, if I say Krishna, right? Who asked the question?
Prithvi, ma'am.
Purvi. Okay,
Yeah.
so if I say that Purvi, are you feeling dull or exciting? So you will say maybe you can choose dull or you can choose exciting. But if I say, Purvi, how do you feel? Then what would you say? You will have an option to answer in your way. Okay, so I'm not saying you to choose any option. I'm giving you open field to answer in your own way. Got it?
Got it, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, anyone else has any doubt?
Strength एक बार explain करोगे मतलब how I can मतलब I'm not getting exactly ki what is strengths. For example, for me, I'm adjusting in nature, so this is also one of my strength.
Of course, of course.
Okay,
If
okay.
but it can be your weaknesses also, Komal. For example, if you are too much adjusting,
Uh-huh.
right? You are open to adjust anywhere. So, for example, your boss is saying, was then they will take you as a granted.
Right, right, right,
No,
right.
so that is how you have to check. Either it is too much or it is balanced that way.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But for a corporate world, anyways, it is it is a strength. Okay. Now, so I hope that if you are clear, all of you are clear, then we can move ahead. So I will give you enough time. So this form you have to complete by tomorrow 12 noon. Okay, by tomorrow
Okay.
12 noon. So I would suggest you to go. For whom the page is not opening now, I think it's working, right? So all of you, Mahendra, I think your issue is solved now. So I would request all of you to take a good nap today at night, get up in the morning, and then fill this form with a fresh mind. Okay, then you will have better idea how to fill the form and what your information will be correct, appropriate, right? So make sure that you complete this form by 12 noon tomorrow, and by 12 noon we will be getting the recording, and then you can watch, and if you want to refer, you can watch, and you can fill the form. But I would request you to fill the form by 12 noon, so I will be able to analyze. And tomorrow I will be trying to get the real time examples, whatever challenges, like whatever I come through this form, I will take those examples and I will try to cover those points. Okay. So
Ma'am,
that,
there's an option money and cigars. What does it mean, money and
okay.
cigars?
You want to live a luxurious life, or you
Okay,
want to live, yeah, you want to live a high, like lifestyle with a casual attitude, you know?
okay, okay, okay. Okay. So, if I acha, one is the lowest and five is the highest. Okay. And
Yes.
ma'am, one last is selfish to myself.
Yeah, I mean, you are selfish, as in you want to anything, it comes to you first.
But first, I will think about
Correct.
myself.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, 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 got it.
Yeah.
Money and cigars, what is mean?
But money and cigars mean that you want to live a luxurious life. You don't believe in simple living, high thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we stop it now? Because we need to cover the
Fine,
techniques also. Is it
fine.
okay?
Yes.
Yeah. If you have any question related to any point, you can put in a group and I will clarify that. Okay. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, okay, let's move ahead. And now let's talk about the how to overcome those challenges, what we discussed, right? Internal fear and external fear. So, as you know that I am also practicing NLP. I'm also learning NLP. Now, what is NLP? See, now till now we are clear that everything is internal, right? The 80-90%, if we work on our internal factors, everything will be fixed. That 20% we can fix anytime. Agree with that? Agree with that? Now, let's move ahead and let's see how we can fix internal thing. So how many of you heard about this sorry, NLP, neuro-linguistic programming? How many of you heard about it? Neuro-linguistic programming, other than Sachin, Tejas, and Komal, because we have already talked about it. But today we will go deeper on how it works, right? Okay. So Mahendra, see, our mind is made by the neurons, right? Everything को जो बोलते हैं ना, chemical लोचा है अंदर. So chemical लोचा is nothing but a neural compound, right? There is a connection, right? So that is the neural, right? This brain is made of multiple neurons, multiple neural connection, and that is how, for example, if somebody is having a stroke, brain stroke, then some neural connection will be broken down and he will not be able to move his hand, right? So everything is coming, like the instructions are coming through brain and it is going to our body to do some action. So if that neural connection is broken, we will not be able to act. The same way, if the neural connection is broken, we will not be able to think appropriately and we will not able to communicate. appropriately. Right? So that is what is happening right now with us. For example, our neural connection is based on our beliefs and our values is created in a way that whenever you want to speak, our neural connection instruct that you're not good enough. You have the fear what the people will say. That is the instruction coming from the brain. Okay, and that is why that connection is coming, and that is why you're not able to speak in front of people. That is where we need to fix our mind. That is where we have to fix the neural connection, which is based on our beliefs, which is based on the our past experiences. All those had created, and that's why, for example, somebody had shared, I think Mayank or somebody had shared, that because 4 5 times it happened, I was not able to articulate and people were not responding it well. That's why I stopped sharing my thoughts. Right? Somebody put, I think Mahendra or somebody shared, I don't remember, but somebody said, right, that because it happened once, I have stopped giving the opinion. Right? So exactly that is how mind works. If we do some mistake for the first time, and logical mind will stop allowing you to do that, because it has created a fear in our mind that if you do that, past experience will repeat again. Right? So that is where we need to fix our neural connection, and that is called NLP as neuro linguistic programming. So it has lot of technical details, but I won't go into technical details. Let's understand how does it work. Okay, so what happens, okay, so what happens, say whenever we have certain situation, say for example, let's take with example and then you will be able to understand. Okay, say for example, you are traveling. Okay, you are traveling to, let's take some good, okay, let's take Kullu and Manali. Okay, you are traveling to Kullu and Manali, and you are traveling across, lots of sceneries are going on, and there is lots of views, and there is one point and then other point and the third point. Now tell me how much information you will be able to collect. कि आप कुल्लू मनाली से वापस आ गए हो, and then somebody says that, okay, can you tell me, do you remember that point we have seen, how beautiful that tree was? And you will not be able to recall, because that is not went into your mind. Right? Similarly, we receive, whenever something is happening, we receive, okay, so it is little deep, what I'm talking right now is little deep. Let me know if it is going too hard for you. Okay, if it is too technical for you, I will try to make little easier. Okay, so anybody has any doubt or any question or doubt, please let me know. Okay, so whenever we are receiving some information from outside, it we are receiving almost 4 to 6 billion bits of information in a second. Right? Which means too much of information we are watching right now. Okay, even in your room, wherever you are, for example, Sachin is in a train, right? So Sachin might have lots of people around him, and he will not be able to recall everyone. So what he will do, he will filter them out, and he will recall only few of them. Few of people might have talked to him, few people might have, smiled at him, and that's why he recall. So similarly, our mind is also filtering the information based on the various information. For example, we have this filter, right? Our values, our belief, our decisions, our memory, our language. Through that, we filter out the information and we choose only few information. For example, if you see someone hitting to other people, for example, you see a man hitting a child, your value, your beliefs will say, oh, he's not a good man. Right? Immediately you have decided based on your belief, he is not a good man. You don't know the backstory. Still, you have decided he is not a good man. So this is how our mind filters and we create our opinion, right? And that is called the perception, the representation. Okay, how many of you are able to understand till now? How many of you are able to understand till now that we have lots of information in front of eyes, which we receive through our eyes, through our sensory system? What is sensory system? Our eyes, our ears, our smell, our touch, our all these are the five system, right? So if we see some information, we touch some clothes and we have the feeling, oh, it's very nice. Oh, it's very soothing, right? We see our food and we feel like eating because it gives us that taste, right? So that is how we filter out the information from all those sensory system. We have 5 sensory system. Through that, we receive the information, we perceive, and we create internal representation. For example, that man and the boy, what was the internal representation? That man is not good, right? That man is hitting and that man is not good. And with that, we create exactly, Purvi. We create very immediate decisions and we create internal reality which might not be a truth, right? And with that, we create state of mind. State of mind means our feeling. For example, we feel very bad about that person who is hitting that child. We feel very bad. Oh, he's bad man, he's not a human, he's torturing that person, he should be killed and everything, right? And that is how our body will react. We will feel anger, exactly, Komal, our own perception, and through that our body will react. We feel anger, we feel hot flash in front of our face. When we feel anger, we feel like hitting that person, right? So this is our body reactions which is coming from our internal perception, right? You got that idea? Man and child wala example, are you clear with that? Are you clear with that? Now let's
Yes, ma'am.
take this, yeah, now let's take the same example in your communication. Okay, now let's take the past experience, and you have created certain, for example, you were child, you were in a school and you were asked to speak some on a some certain topic. Okay, you went in front of the classroom, went ahead in the classroom, and you turned in front of the students, and as you saw the students, you forgot the line. Okay, you are not able to speak, and then students started laughing, and you are looking at them, and you are feeling, and your teacher is saying, oh, how bad you are, you are not able to recall anything, you are worthless. And those words are creating our belief, our own identity. Got it? So that is how we filtered the information, that my teacher is saying I'm no good. And my mind has created a belief, my own identity, that I am no good. And I have created my internal reality that I am no good, I am a bad public speaker, I cannot speak in front of people. And that is where I felt nervous. That is the time I felt fear. And that is why I felt pesperated. I was sweating. I was having that numbness in my hand. My legs were shaking. And that is the physiology. And the same situation, whenever I go in front of public, the whole situation created again very fast. तो ये जो पूरा प्रोसेस है, feel nervous and perception reality, that mind creates too fast that you do not understand what is happening in the mind, but you have the same physiology. For example, your legs are shaking, you are having sweat in your head, right? You are not able to maintain the eye contact because somehow unconsciously your mind is recalling the same situation, the past experience you were having, right? It is very subconsciously happening, it is very unconsciously happening, the whole process is happening again and again, but because it is too fast that we are not able to understand, we just feel that something is happening. Exactly, and that internal fears are created by the past experience, by the past belief, and that is what we need to break. So if we, and that is called the reprogramming. And today we have to do the reprogramming to fix this cycle, what is happening to us, right? Say, for example, if Mayank says that I'm not comfortable talking to huge crowd, then definitely we have to fix his neuron so that he will always be comfortable. He will feel comfortable. Will feel confident in front of talking to them. How we will do that? That let's see that. Okay.
मैम यहाँ पर एक क्वेश्चन है मैम,
Yes.
is always related कि that we have some bad past experience, then it happens.
Yes. Maybe past experience, maybe you have heard somebody's experience, right?
Okay.
Right. For example, your parents are talking about their experience, and as a child, you are listening to them. And then you create a belief that, okay, public speaking is not our cup of tea because my parents could not do, how I can do.
But ma'am, I'm a little bit disagree in this because what I realize, ma'am, I don't have any past experience because the reason is that I didn't get exposure for that. So,
Correct.
matlab,
So that,
हाँ,
yes, that can again be, say for example, these beliefs. Because you feel that I do not have any exposure, I would not be able to speak.
okay, okay,
Past experiences, you had that experience. Belief is that I did not have exposure, I will not be able to do that.
okay, okay. So
Got
in
it?
that case also I have to fix my neurons.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay, okay, got it, ma'am.
Yeah. Next one. So as I mentioned, since we will have that fear, definitely we will fumble. Definitely we will not be able to maintain the eye contact. Definitely we will not be speak confidently because our state of mind is fearful. Then how our behavior will be different than what is our state of mind. So whole cycle is linked with each other. Everybody is clear about that cycle, the neural cycle, right? So this is exactly we need to fix, and let's see how we need to fix it. Okay, let's see how we need to fix it. Okay, so the first thing is what we need to do is, now this is our current situation. Okay, whenever I think I need to go and talk to people, that if, okay, so I would request all of you that tell me, I'll stop here sharing. Tell me that whenever you have a chance, an opportunity to speak in front of people, whether it is two, whether it is five, whether it is 10, whether it is 100, what are your feelings? What is your state of mind? Please type in a chat box. How do you feel before going to the stage or before going in front of people? How do you feel? Please type in a chat box or you can speak up. Can you create a picture like how do you feel at that time? Uncomfortable and nervous, okay. Increasing heartbeat, yes, Komal, very well, yes. Anybody else? Anybody else would like to share? Forget everything, very important, yes. Lots of doubts, very stressed feeling, yes, exactly. Anybody else? Blank, exactly. See, now you have to imagine, exactly remember that situation, very low confidence, correct. Now, all of you, I request you all to please bring that feeling again, as if I immediately, if I call you now, start your camera and we have to go Facebook Live and all of you have to speak. How will you feel right now? How will you feel right now? That everyone, all of you, we are going to Facebook Live and all of you have to speak in front of the camera, right? How do you feel right now? How do you feel that right now? Anxiety, stressed, suddenly you get out of your comfort zone. Oh, ye kya bol rahi hai, madam? Right? Do you feel that? Do you feel that kind of thing? Yeah.
With you, I said no. With,
Okay. No, not with me, with the people, with all of them, with the
yes,
crowd.
yes. So that would be a very challenging situation for me.
Very challenging situation, right? You will feel that comfort. You feel that, no, I'm not comfortable going out. I'm not comfortable talking to people, right? You will have that fear, that doubt, that low confidence, whatever you have written in chat box, that will come back again, right? Right? Exactly. But the thing exactly it could be. But the thing is that we have to fix from the beginning. We cannot go and say, okay, now I am confident. Many people say, okay, think, visualize, think of use affirmations, think positive, and then you will be able to speak. No, but before that, what about that state? What we have already? Definitely it works because ultimately it is breaking down your neural correction only, but it takes time and we have to fix our neural connection first and then we have to use those methods, right? So what you need to do is, now whatever challenges you have felt right now, for example, I was not comfortable, I felt that it is not my cup of tea, I felt nervous, I felt stress and anxiety. Now I want you to feel exactly opposite, very excited to go live, very excited to talk to people. Just think and create the feeling. How do you feel at that time? Share in a chat box. For example, you are 100% confident. You are super excited. You are public speaker. Yes, Komal, you will be. Believe me, you will be. You are 100% excited. Oh, today I have to break this stage. I'm going to rock this stage. Let's see what feedback I get, right? So if you have that feeling, how your body is feeling right now, tell me in a chat box. Exciting? You get
Energetic,
that happiness? Yeah. Share that. Yeah.
very energetic.
Very energetic, right? Very positive. What else? What else? Awesome feeling. Exactly. What else? What else? Come up. Enthusiastic. What else? Cloud on nine. Yes, on cloud nine. Yes. What else? What else? What else? Come up with other feelings. Whatever feelings you have right now. For example, you have just come down from over the moon. Exactly. You have just come down from the stage and it was a perfect speech, perfect delivery. Audience is still clapping for you and they are appreciating you. How do you feel right now? Tell me in a chat box. Yes, thinking about different, Komal. Exactly. Now, this is what we need to do. Full of confidence. What else? What else? What else? Come up. Come up with the other feelings. Right? So, this is exactly we need to do. This is exactly we need to do. How? Let's see. See, our current status is this. Okay? Our current state is this. Yes. Money and cigar wali feeling. Yes, I'm waiting for this moment. Prithvi, it is very much possible. It is very much possible by doing this, what I'm going to share with you. Okay. See, current state is this when you feel nervous when thinking about public speaking, you feel lack of confidence, you are sweating, you are shaking, not able to maintain the eye contact, fumbling, everything, right? This is your current state. Agree? Now, the desired state is this. You are on the stage wearing your best dress, speaking confidently, having smile on your face, and you are rocking on the stage. Everybody is like, oh, like for example, what exactly you are feeling for me? Oh, madam speaking like this and that and that. People are thinking about you. Oh my God, what a stage performance. Oh my God, what she has spoke. Oh, what he has spoke. My God, what a delivery, right? That is how people are talking about you. And this is exactly we need to bring in, right? This is exactly what we need to bring in. You are so much confident that you are cracking jokes, you are making fun, you are enjoying the audience, and audience is also enjoying with you. Right? Audience is 100% engaged, listening to you each word interestingly. Your boss is also there, sitting and cheering you up. Your family members are also there and they are watching you with full of appreciation. That is the moment of joy. That is your desired moment, that you are talking in front of 1,000 people on the stage. People are appreciating, people are happy, people are engaging, people are talking, listening to you very interestingly. That is what your desired state, right? Now what we need to do is exactly, Komal, I completely understand, right? That is what you need to do, right? We have to shift from this image, your current state, to your desired state. Whenever you are going to do certain presentation, whenever you are going to make any public speaking, whenever you are going to talk even to your boss, you have to switch your feeling what you had in before that desired state, nervousness, shyness, lack of confidence, change that to this what you had right now, full of enthusiasm, full of energy, cloud on cloud nine, right? Over the moon. That's what you said. That's what you felt. Exactly. That is what you need to feel at that time before going to the stage, because you will go and do that exactly what you have written here. That's really success. Before going on to the talking to people, you have that feeling, oh, this is exactly what I'm going to do, what I'm thinking right now. You have to just think and you have to crack with your desired state as if you have already achieved that state. Right? Before performing, you think that you have already achieved that state. That is all you need to do, and bring that feeling, that enthusiasm in your body. And believe me, you will be able to crack that. This is what I did with Sachin yesterday. Sachin, if you're there, you can share that. I talked to him only for 2 minutes. And I told him that Sachin, go with that presentation as if you are the master of that topic and you are teaching to them as you are the mentor. These were my words. And this thing completely, his thinking was changed. And these words made him present it well. What I said, you have to tell to yourself. That's it. That's it. Or nothing is going to be anything, nothing is going to do for you, but you have to do it by, see, as if you have done it, as if you are talking to somebody else and you are appreciating somebody else, that yes, Komal, talk to yourself. Yes, Komal, go and rock the stage. You are the master of your topic. You can do it. That is how you can change your status. So whenever right now the current status and the desired status are equal, maybe desired status is small. What you need to do is you need to small your current status and you have to increase your desired state. Right? That is how you can change your trajectory. That is how you can build your confidence. How many of you would apply this method from now onwards? How many of you would think, do you think that it is applicable? It is doable? It is
Yes,
possible?
ma'am.
Yes, it is possible, right? Exactly, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do to build confidence. And there are other methods also, but let's start with that. Let's start with that. Okay. So I hope, yes, it is doable. Yes, it is doable. Yes, yes. And believe me, from tomorrow onwards, I'm not saying that whenever you have a meeting, then only apply it. Go tomorrow itself, go to the office and behave like you have 100% confidence. Say hi, good morning to everyone with 100% confidence. Then and there, you will feel difference in yourself and you will feel the difference in their response also. They will say, tomorrow just behave like you are 100%, you are perfect. Nobody else is perfect, you are perfect, and see the difference, their response. Right? So this is how this method works. Clear, everyone? Exactly. This is what happened. Yes.
Means, ma'am, we have to do the self-talk daily. That
Not self-talk, not daily, not daily. So whenever you have the feeling, whenever you are thinking that, okay, tomorrow I have the presentation or tomorrow I have to talk to the boss, then you feel a nervousness, right? You feel that numbness, nervousness, immediately shift to that image. Okay, I'm talking to the boss with 100% perfection. I'm talking to him confidently. Whenever, and then change the image from nervousness to confidence, from victim to victor mode. That is the whole story. Right? So whenever you are going to do something important, do this activity 2 minutes before doing that. Got it? Everyone?
but ma'am, means I'm exactly not getting, means I have to say these things with me before.
Not say, feel that. Feel that.
Okay, feel that.
Feel that.
Okay.
Just now you felt that, right? You felt enthusiasm, you felt cloud nine. That is feeling you should have because it's related to your physiology. As much as you will feel, your body will react like that. If you feel nervous, you will be having the shaking hands. You will be having the shaking legs. If you feel confident, your body posture will be confident. So it has to convert to your body posture. And that is why we have to not only speak, we have to feel that. Got it? Yeah. Anybody has any doubt? Anybody has any doubt, any question? How many of you are going to implement it tomorrow itself? How many of you are going to implement it tomorrow itself? Believe me, कुछ मत करो, जाके अपने सिक्योरिटी से ही थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस से बात करके देख लो, मजा आ जाएगा आपको. जस्ट से एंड फील दैट, जो अभी क्लाउड नाइन वाला फीलिंग था ना, वही फीलिंग लेके जाना कल ऑफिस में. एग्जैक्टली. थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू सो मच. Go and do that. And Komal, if you're working from home, not a problem. Whenever you are talking to your team members, go with that confidence, and they will observe something different. Something is happening there for sure, right? That is how you can change your complete personality, and you can build confidence. You can gain confidence by yourself. Got it?
Right, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. So I think that is it for the day. Yeah. And if you have any question, let me know. I will be sharing again the quiz link. You have to complete that quiz by 12 noon tomorrow. Do it in the morning and let me know once you are done. Okay. Tomorrow we will focus on more techniques. Today we went inside. Tomorrow we will go external. Okay. So enjoying or not enjoying, how was the session? Let me know. Any feedback, anything which you want to know? Or do you think that it is doable? Anything you want to add? Anybody
मैडम
has any feedback?
मैडम जब जिस टॉपिक की बात करना हो ना,
हाँ
अगर उसके
बोलिए.
बारे में पता हो तो कॉन्फिडेंस रहता है, लेकिन कुछ बातें ऐसी रहती है कि कुछ पता नहीं रहता है, मतलब आधा अधूरा नॉलेज रहता है. जब बात
Yes.
कर देना, जो
Yes.
लेवल का कॉन्फिडेंस चाहिए, मतलब वैसा वो उस लेवल का अपन बात नहीं कर सकते.
Correct. So tomorrow I'm going to cover क्या करना है जब हमारा माइंड ब्लैंक हो जाता है, जब हमें टॉपिक पता नहीं रहता है, या कई बार ऐसा होता है हमें टॉपिक पता है तो भी हम माइंड ब्लैंक हो जाता है, राइट?
राइट.
टुमारो आई एम गोइंग टू कवर दैट. ओके.
ओके ओके.
या.
थैंक
मैम ये बोनस कोर्स भी है ना, वो अभी तक
हाँ
मैं
हाँ.
कंप्लीट नहीं किया मैम, तो टाइम नहीं दिखता मुझे.
ओके. So are you able to complete by tomorrow? Try to finish it in 3 days. So preferable by tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to talk about techniques. So there you will have the all techniques and everything which is there in the course.
ओके श्योर मैम.
Yeah. And I'm going to share the recording by 11, 12 in the afternoon tomorrow, so that you will have the reference also. Okay. These recordings will be available till Sunday, or Monday it will be non-accessible. Got it? All right. So everybody, see you tomorrow, and please finish your self-analysis quiz so that I know you better. I understand your internal and external challenges, and we will take the real-time examples what you are facing, and based on that, we will cover the topic. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. Good night and take care.
Bye, good night.
Thank you.
थैंक यू मैडम.
Thank
बाय.
you.
गुड नाइट.
Ma'am, tomorrow would be the same time, ma'am?
Yes,
Tomorrow would.
same time, 8 to 9:30. And it's okay, right? If it is okay, we will go by 10 or so. Is okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Fine.
it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Take
Good
care.
ma'am.
Good night.
Thanks for
Thank
Have
you,
a
giving
ma'am.
nice
Thank you
sleep.
information.
so
Okay?
much, ma'am.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks for valuable
बाय.
information.